I'm back already with another episode. That's how excited I am about these episodes. So this one starts with Christian, the slutty one, and Gary, the main one, flirting in his dad's magic store.
You're one sick little puppy, you know that?
Christian, in kind of a bitchy move, fills him in that the other people in the group don't think that his stories are scary.
Who said that?
What are these?
Super specs. Whoa, yowza!
Yowza. And then the glasses disappear into smoke. But they never really explain that Gary is magic. So they get back to camp, and Kiki just has this great acting gem.
I can't remember the last time Gary really scared me. Jeez, you scared me.
And Eric is still a douchebag.
Kiki was just saying how your stories haven't been too scary lately anyway.
And then we get into the story. This is one that I think you're going to remember.
The tale of the super specs.
Or as I like to call it, the tale of the super... I can't even say that. This is far and away the most racist episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? So this breaks one of my laws already in that the characters are both actually pretty cool. They're a mixed race couple, not friends. The guy's name is Weeds.
Tubu.
He's frighteningly stereotypical right off the bat. And his skeptical girlfriend, Mary Beth.
I'm beginning to think that you're not very mature.
What makes you say that?
They've been dating for 2 weeks. So they meet the owner of the shop, who is this aging gay man named Mr. Sawdough.
No, mister. Accent on the...
Then they reuse the yowza joke again.
Yowza.
Weeds gets a hold of a bag of what I can only assume is cocaine. You know, I'm just following what the episode is giving me. His name is Weeds.
The dust of Denderon.
And he sprinkles them onto the specs, and they become super specs. So that now, when Mary Beth wears them, she sees, you guessed it, black people. So the next day, they're at school. It's April Fool's Day. And the school is established only by the fact that we see acrobats in the field, which happens at every junior high, right? Weeds then proceeds to sprinkle some cocaine into some girl's yogurt while she isn't looking. Also, strangely enough, she's wearing the same shirt as her friend. But instead of giving her the desired effect of cocaine, it makes her talk like a chipmunk.
I sound like a chipmunk!
What is this powder? Now again, we're back outside of the school for the performing arts, evidently, shown by the people doing ballet at the front entrance.
Every time I put these stupid specs on, I see...
Black people. You see black people. But how do you explain that to Weeds? Racist. Then Weeds and his friend are playing basketball, and Weeds sprinkles some of the cocaine onto a basketball.
Raja.
Which has no effect.
Airball. That's 2 sodas, dude. You owe me 2.
2 sodas? So now we're back to Mary Beth, who just is like constantly surrounded by these black people now. Oh no, wait a minute.
Nobody bought me for our 1-week anniversary. What? Some stupid book on mummies.
I love that Weeds bought her a 1-week anniversary present, and she complains about it. Now, not only does she see black people through the glasses, but also tea. She also gets really upset because the fireplace is lit.
Aw, man.
That's scary. Just call the cops, Mary Beth. Do what you did last time that Weeds broke into your house. Then they go back to the campfire, and Betty Ann gives some great introspection into the storyline.
But the apparitions weren't really there. Or were they?
This is my favorite part. She runs to find Weeds on the basketball court, only to find a group of black people playing basketball. I just would love this to be the point that she chooses to explain it to Weeds. Weeds, every time I put these glasses on, I see black people. Weeds would just be like, no, it's me. There's a strange shot of her rolling forward on some skateboard. So she goes to see Sardo, and in what is becoming a classic scene in Are You Afraid of the Dark, he explains the entire strange plot in a single sentence. There's 2 dimensions, and she opened the door to the dimensions, and now can see other people in the other dimension through the glasses.
That's really creepy.
Then, Weeds tries to flush the entire bag of cocaine from the perspective of the toilet.
Prepare for a burial at sea. Adios, monkey bones.
Stop!
Luckily, she catches him in time, and they're able to sprinkle some of the cocaine onto the magic ball. It makes the table float during their seance. Surely what follows is a cocaine-induced hallucination. There's bright lights, there's a lot of black people. And then there's these giant eyeballs that appear.
You have tampered with the cosmic seal.
And then we're brought to this world where there's like a bizarro Mary Beth and a bizarro Weeds.
You did it! You closed the window!
Oh, man.
No way.
Lame.
Excellent.
And then Gary plays this trick on everyone. He buys them all super specs, and David comes out and he's dressed like a black man. And the show ends in a threesome with Christian. No, I'm just joking. A threesome couldn't even save this episode. Although cocaine might.